Hello and good morning. I was down for a day or two, right? Because what was it? The chair, the big chair that I had, it must have been like doing damage to my back. Like my back was done. I was like, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, it's not the gym because I go to the gym all the time. So I'm like, the only other thing that I do is sit in this chair, the big chair that I have. That chair, I guess, I don't know what it is. It's not supporting my back, or my back is, I don't know. I had to get rid of the chair. Now I could fucking sit. I could sit. Like, it was so bad. I couldn't move. Like I couldn't move. I couldn't get out I was on the floor. I was stretching my back on the floor. I was doing all these movements. I was like, what the entire fuck? Like I've never had back pain like that. I was like, what? And I lift and I do stuff. And I'm like, how the hell is my back aching like this? I've never felt pain like that before in my life. So I was out. I was out for 2 days. I was like, ah. But anyway, in this channel, this is a spiritual channel. I talk about spiritual things. I talk about doing things, right? So I do the tea lights. I do the tea lights all the time. I do the tea lights all the time, and I try to tell others, to show others you can do it too. Like it's a way for you to return all that energy that people are doing, people are projecting, people are wishing on you. You can send it back. Like you can send it back to them. Like these people, they sit here and they do witchcraft. They do their black magic. They get their candles and they carve whatever they carve in it. They're praying whatever they want to happen. They're praying it. They're enchanting their candles, and it's like they're doing all that to do evil unto others. And I'm like, it's just wrong. You're not supposed to do it. The church, religion will tell you it's okay for you to cause harm onto others. You can just ask for forgiveness and you'll be saved. Like, no, you just cursed yourself. You cursed your bloodline. You just like messed everything up. You made everything worse for yourself for many years to come, for your future. That's what you did. That's what you do when you sit here and you cause harm onto others. It is okay to light a candle, light a white candle, and pray to remove all this energy these people are doing. These people are projecting. These people are making these wishes to go against you, And it's just like wow, like they're doing all this work to cause harm, to hurt us, and to do all the stuff. And then they say God is gonna give them okay. God is gonna, they can just go and ask God for forgiveness. And it's just like they are cursing themselves. That's what they're doing. They're just cursing themselves. Karma's still gonna come. Karma's still gonna come for them, because it doesn't stop what they did. Like they did evil. They did pure evil onto someone. That is what they wanted. And it has to go somewhere. Like you're projecting that energy onto another human being. That person is doing return asunders. That person is rebuking the energy. That person is cleansing their energy. They're doing things to protect themselves from people that do wickedness like this. And it's like, and your protection works. You believe it's going to work, it is going to work. You believe in God, God is going to protect you. God is going to cover you. God is going to watch over you. You realize you have your ancestors. Like you got your ancestors. You wake them up. Like just validate them. Like let them know that you have ancestors. You got your grandfather, your godfather. You have people in the spirit that's watching over you and protecting you. They don't want anything to happen to you. It's okay to light a candle and say and pray, like, remove all this energy people doing people are projecting, people are wishing. It's like we can pray too. Like we can pray to God. Like we can ask God to help us to remove all of this evil, all this evil people are doing. And then it's like you just have to be aware of what is going on. You have to be aware of what people are capable of, because people are the worst. People that sit there and they talk and they want to say they go and they're religious and they go to church and they do this and they do that, they do all this stuff. Those are the most wicked people. But you'll never know, because they're always praising God. They're always, pretending to be a good person, and they're actually an evil person in real life. Evil behind closed doors. Like they have a room where they just sit there and they just do wickedness to people, to random people, but they go to God and ask God for forgiveness, and it's crazy. It's crazy, the reality of it. Like when you see it for what it is, like this is what it is. Like don't be blind to it. Don't be a sucker to this. Like you need to know like what is going on, what people are doing, what are they capable of. God is real. God is real. God is going to help you. God is going to protect you. God is going to cover you. Just call on him. These people, they pray, and then they do their evil, and they don't want anybody to know. They don't want nobody to know that they doing all this evil to people. They don't want to know what's in that closet. They don't want you to know what they doing. And then it's just crazy. But they're there every Sunday, every Saturday, every Monday. They're there praying for forgiveness for what they did. It's crazy. It's crazy what they do, but it is the reality of life. This has been going on for centuries, for many, 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 many years. Many years. People have been doing this, and then we just want to think that everyone is a good person. Like, I want to believe that too. Not everyone is fucked up, There are good people out there, but most of the people are evil. And then it's like you just have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to everything. You have to pay attention to the people, to the energy, to the room. Like, read the room. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I think when I first got this job, and then this whore, because she's a fucking whore. She's a whore. I couldn't believe that she was the manager, or she was the head in charge, and I had to go to this whore and ask. Like, I just couldn't believe it. It was just like, wow. Like, and then people talk rumors of how they got their job, and it was sure enough, it was by being a hoe. But whatever. Let me go back into the return of Sunders. It's just crazy. People, they just do the most wickedest things, and they don't want anyone to see. They don't want anyone to know. They don't want no one to talk about them. But everybody gonna talk about you once they find out like what the hell has been going on for all these years. They're gonna be like, oh my God, did you hear? Yes, they're gonna talk about you. Anyway, I know I'm running my mouth this morning, right? But all I did was write return to sender. I just wrote it in there, return to sender. I wrote it in there 5 times. Maybe I should show the okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so what I did do is I just carved in it with my knife, return to sender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I did that 5 times. That's all I do. I just take my little knife and I carve in it. Let me put it back. Okay, so I showed the candles there. Oh, my back is still messed up. So I had to cause it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so and then all you have to do is just carve in it, carve in it 5 times. Well, carve in it. Carve in each candle. Can I reach it? It's still, still crooked. Oh my God. Okay, it's okay. You just carve in it 5 times. Return asunder. Return asunder. That's all it takes. That's all you have to do to make a return asunder. You just have to carve in. You carve in it with your knife. 3 words. 3 words. Return to sunder. Return to sunder. And you have a return asunder. That's all it takes for you to have a return asunder. When you light it, as you light each candle, you have to give it a command. The command is to return. You're returning all that energy, people doing, people projecting, you know, they're doing all this evil against us. And it's like, you know, we can protect ourselves. You know, God is real. God is with you. God is going to cover you. God is going to remove all this energy. But you have to say something. Like, you have to say something. Rebuke this energy. Like, remove this energy. Like, return all this energy back to whomever the hell put it out there. I'm just light it. I know I talk a lot. So it's return to sunder. Return to sunder. Return to sunder. And return to sunder. And return to sunder. You don't need to add anything else in it. Like, I know I add the black salt and I add stuff in it. It's because I know that's an added extra. It removes, it repels, it burns, it banishes, it kills. So it kills all that energy. People doing, people projecting, it's like they have no wins. They cannot win. Once you do a return asunder and you're talking to God and you're like, you know, God, remove all this energy from me, from my life, from my home. Like, just send it back to whoever is putting it out there. Like, God is gonna grant you that. God is real. God hears you. And it's like, it's okay to light a candle, because these people, they do all this evil and they light candles too, and they're talking evil things, and it's just like, and then it works for them, right? It works for them. We can light a candle for good. You can pray to God. Like, you could talk to God, and God's gonna hear you, and it's gonna work for you too. Same way it works for them, it's gonna work for you too. It's gonna return everything back to whomever put it out there. So it's like, just take a little bit of time, buy some tea lights. Doesn't matter how big it is, it doesn't matter. You just gotta get a tea light, get any candle, and start doing return asunders. Just do it. You never know. Things can change. Things can change for the better. Things can get better. And you're just gonna be so happy, and all you do is thank God. Like, just thank God. Like, everything's gonna be all right. Like, thank you, thank God, you know. But that is it. I know I start rambling here. Always lead with love. Stay positive. Stay positive. Vibe high. And no matter what happens, you keep going in life. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck for too long. Bye.